All right, we are here for the injury reports. We're going to go next. We're going to advance. First things first, we will advance to the next week. Force the advance. We're moving on onto week 11. Week 11. Uh-oh. 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 Mm. Mm. Anyhow, first we're going to do the weekly recap. No. Save. Sports of regular season. What, Bird's live? If Bird is live, I'm make this real quick. Regular season 1, week 11, UD. All right, let's do the weekly recap. Okay, I got you.
Football weather has arrived and things are getting interesting. I'm Scott Hansen. Here's your Week 10 edition of the Weekly Recap. Lots to get to. We start in the Pacific Northwest. The Seahawks at home to take on the Arizona Cardinals.
Shout out to the Cardinals.
And this is the Cardinals quarterback, a 21-yard touchdown pass. The Cardinals move their mark to 8-1 as they get the victory. Meanwhile, let's check in on the Dolphins. They're playing host to the Buffalo Bills. And it's Tutu Atwell. Looks like a little innocuous wide receiver screen, but then think again. He's going to outrun everyone. Make it a 70-yard touchdown grab. The Dolphins win their second straight as they get the victory here. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers hosting the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Shout out to the Chargers.
And it's the Chargers defense that comes up with the big play here. The ball's out. It's scooped up, and they're going to return it for the touchdown. A turnover in their own end of the field for a score for the D. The Chargers win their fourth straight as they get the victory here. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
All right, that's the weekly recap from week number 10. Let's look at the injury report. Let's see what we got. Starting with the Bills. Bills are clean. Broncos, Cairo Castillo, 2 more weeks. He'll be back. Cardinals are clean. Chargers, Xylocaine out for a week. Deshaun Phillips out for a week. So you're going to get some well-needed reinforcements soon. Chiefs, clean. Cowboys, clean. Grish. Apologies, I had something important to handle, but that's the injury report. Love to see it. League standings. Let's see who's the best of the best. Well, first of all, let's look at the matchups before we look at the standings. We have Dolphins and Washington. That's going to get simmed. there we go. We got our first main event. Chargers at the Jaguars. That's going to be interesting. That will be tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. Bills at Bucks. I'll ask them if they want to see them. They probably want to see themselves, but they've been curb stomping a bunch of CPU teams now. Same thing over here, possibly. But these CPU games get the backseat to the real games, which are these. That's what we want. Cardinals, Niners, same thing. I'll ask them. Seahawks, Rams, I'll ask them. Chiefs, Broncos. There we go. That's a fat one. Chiefs and Broncos. Uh, I'll ask them. Or I can just alternate Sims. And then finally, that's another good one. We got 3 good games. 3 good games, ladies and gentlemen. The first one will be the Chargers at the Jaguars. The second game tomorrow will be the 49ers at the Cardinals. No, excuse me. Excuse me. Oof. Oof. Sorry. Chiefs at the Broncos will be the second game. And then finally, the third game is Cowboys at the Raiders for the night game, just like tonight. It will start at a 5 o'clock slot. Okay? 5 o'clock slot. So 5 to 6 to 7. Got it? 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7. Standings. The number 1 team in the league is the Cardinals. They're 8-1. Shout out to the Cardinals. Number 2 is the Cobras at 8-1. You have Chargers at 3. Broncos at 4 at 8-2. Your 7-2s. You got the Chiefs, the Jaguars, the Bills. And for your 6-3s, you got your Phantoms, your Raiders, your Seahawks. Okay. Finns are at 6-4. They're moving on up slowly. Cowboys are at 4-5. But yeah, those are the standings. As of right now, Cardinals are in first place. Shout out to them. Stat time. No, I forgot. We got to push forward. No, we could do it. As of right now, let's do right now stats versus the future. How about that? Best QBs. King at 1. Wade at 2. Allstate at 3. Coy at 4. Vontae at 5. Dahlia at 1. Me at 2. Ashawn at 3. Tyrese at 4. Hades at 5. XO at 1. Ace at 2. That's sad. Geo at 3. Omarion at 4. Legend at 5. These are your 5 best receivers in the league so far. Defense. The best tackler in the league goes to Tokyo, followed by Kilo, then Dakota, Apollo. Yeah, there's not that many of you niggas. It don't matter. Sacks. Give me a second. God damn, nigga. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. My bad, y'all. Uh, okay. Sacks. I can't really count because Stitches is missing, but shout out to Stitches with 6.5 plus. Mezzi. Again, there's not that many of y'all. Dakota, number 1 in ints. Santiago, number 2. Number 3 is Viper with 5. Number 4 is Dread. Number 5 is Keon. He's tied with Tokyo for 5. Good shit. All right, let's go fast forward. Let's go to the fun shit. Are you ready, ladies and gentlemen? Are you ready? 3, 2, 1. Yeah, we're just gonna go to the playoffs. We'll go to the playoffs. Just the playoffs. Okay, here we are. We are in the playoffs. Let's look at the stats and the standings. Let's see what's up. First things first. Cobras, number 1 team in the league at 16-1. Chiefs, number 2, 15-2. Jaguars and Bills are tied for 14-3. Cardinals are 13-4. Dolphins are 13-4. Shout out to the Dolphins. Broncos are 12-5. They're in the playoffs. Seahawks are 12-5. They're in the playoffs. Chargers are 11-6. Made the playoffs. Phantoms 11-6. Made the playoffs. Cowboys somehow made it 9-8. The Raiders didn't make it. God damn it. That hurts. That hurt. Okay, let's see what's what. Let's look at the playoff bracket first.
The
No,
playoffs
no, no,
are
no, not
set,
not
and
the
it's
week.
going to be
Sorry.
good. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen here with your weekly recap for Week 18.
I apologize. That was not what I meant to do. All right, here's the playoff bracket. We're going to start with the AFC. The number 1 team in the AFC is the Kansas City Chiefs. First game up is going to be Jaguars. The Chargers at the Jaguars. Then you're going to have the Broncos at the Bills. Dolphins at the Ravens. And Kansas City will be waiting. The Chiefs will be waiting for whoever. Over here, Cowboys at the Giants. That's crazy. Phantoms at the Cardinals. Shout out to the Cardinals for not playing the Seahawks for once. Seahawks at the Vikings, and then the Cobras are waiting for that one. Got it? We will be advancing in 3, 2, 1. Let's see what's up. Ooh. All right. So the Giants beat the Cowboys, knocked them out the playoffs. That hurt. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So now here we go. Phantoms at the Cobras. Seahawks at the Giants. Next. Chargers made it. Moving on. Ooh. Bills beat the Broncos in a heartbreaker. And the Dolphins also lost in a heartbreaker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Let's see how this works. I am currently on the Cobras, so if the Cobras don't have a game, that means we lost. Because we're ass. We won. Because we're not ass. Okay, so we barely beat the Phantoms. Oh, we're ass. Seahawks won. So now we have me and my sister in the championship game. W's, love to see it. The Chiefs just will not go away. They're advancing to the championship game. And naturally, the Bills are going to beat a CPU team because it's the Bills. All right, let's see who ends up in the Super Bowl. Eek. 3, 2, 1. I'm a little nervous, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to be in the Super Bowl, please, Madden. I deserve it. I've been a good boy. However, that's not in the cards for me. Oh, it is. Oh, shit. Oh, hey. So the Chiefs. Hey. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say the joke. The joke writes itself. You know the joke by now, ladies and gentlemen. Here's it. I got Chinese, my bad. I get my drink. Anyway, you know the joke, ladies and gentlemen. I don't have to say the joke. The joke writes itself. What? Where? I'm going to just save this. I'm going to take a screenshot. Yes, I did. Anyway, we beat the Seahawks in advance, and that is your Super Bowl projection. We're gonna view the Pro Bowl roster. So we're looking to the left side first. Shout out to King QB1 for the Pro Bowl. Shout out to Koi QB2. All right. Shout out to Javante for making it at halfback. Sosa is a wide receiver. Shout out to him. Ace is the tight end with Enzo. Shout out to them too. All right. Do we have any more people who made the Pro Bowl? Shout out to Dred Johnson. Shout out to Ash. Ash made the Pro Bowl. Good for him. Shout out to Hera making the Pro Bowl. That's automatic. All right, let's look at the other side. Mr. Beasley, QB1. Wade Cash, QB2. Robocop, QB3. Tyrese Cortez, Dahlia. Those are the running backs. Shit, I didn't make the Pro Bowl. Ouch. Shout out to DJ making the Pro Bowl. Omarion Prince made the Pro Bowl. All right, now. Madden thinks very highly of you all. You love to see it. Mike made the Pro Bowl. Shout out to him on the AFC side. Zuko made the Pro Bowl. That's a rookie. Shout out to him. All right, Pro Bowl. We're going to advance the week. And here we are. Before we get at it, before we get active, we're going to look at the stats. All right, the number one offense in the league belongs to the Chiefs, then the Raider. We all playing tomorrow. I don't know who's playing tomorrow, but we're all playing tomorrow. Then the Phantoms. Defense. Culver's got the number one defense in the league. Then the Cardinals. Then Seahawks. Yeah, you ain't got nothing. All right, let's get it. Koi, number one QB in the league. Shout out to Koi. King, number 2. Robocop, number 3. B-Dot, number 4. Wade Cash, number 5. I got number 1 rusher in the league. Number 2 is Tyrese. 3 Dahlia. 4 Ashawn. 5 Hades. Omarion Prince, number 1. That's a rookie, by the way. Gio, number 2. Sosa, number 3. DJ, number 4. And Zeke, number 5. Shout out to Zeke for making the top 5. Defense. Oops. Whoopsie. I did not mean that. Tokyo Kingston, number 1 tackler in the league. Shout out to him. Dakota, followed by Dakota. Number 1 sacker in the league. Let's see. 17 plus 6. That's 23.5. Number 1 sacker in the league belongs to Stitches. Number 2 is Mezzi. Shout out to y'all. Ronan should be here somewhere. Shit, he ain't here right now. I don't got sound for him. Dakota, 10 interceptions. Insane work. Santiago, 8 interceptions. That's 2. Number 3 is Keon with 7. Number 4 is Dread with 6. Number 5 is Viper with 6. Shout out to B-Dot. Most passing yards in the game. Dahlia, most rushing yards in the game. That is it. All right, fitted fashion, just let it go. Let's see what happens. Y'all want me to fully sim it, or you want me to sim it to the 4th quarter? I don't want to do it. I'll sim it to the 4th quarter. You know what? Nah, go for it. Let's see a game. Go for it. Let it play out. Ladies and gentlemen, the injury report is over. You don't got to watch the injury report. That's fine. It's done. Just let the game rock. I'm having some dinner. I'm going to enjoy this one.
It has been 60 years since the Packers and Chiefs. "22 men ready to do battle. It's time to dance." And off we go here on Sunday Night Primetime. And able to get this out to the 25. So here come the Chiefs for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their 4th-year quarterback.
And no doubt he's living out a dream right now. He's had dating back to his first days of playing football as a kid. But he certainly can't get lost in the moment right now. There's still a Super Bowl to be played. And his offense, they're looking to him to be their leader. You can take it all in when it's over. Right now, you've got the biggest game of your life to win.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
I'm not going to lie. I'm a little conflicted because I'm rooting for both teams.
And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. 40 yards rushing for now on their opening drive in this Super Bowl. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22.
21-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Down and 7.
They'll look to throw again.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. But he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. And forget about the run to set up the pass. They're just coming out throwing.
Forget trying to set anything up. They feel like they have the advantage. They feel like they have the matchups, and they're just attacking right now.
Yep, going to the air on the opening drive. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal.
Well, no question, this is exactly how they wanted to start this football game. And nice pass there. Now they're set up beautifully, Charles, to finish this off with a touchdown.
Yeah, but they've still got to finish it off, partner, and that means they've got to execute at this stage of the field. So we've seen many teams march it right to the goal line and not cash in. They got something dialed up here that puts it in the end zone.
At the Falcons' 5-yard line.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and sneak it here. And I don't think he got there. No, they stopped it right where it all started. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Let's hear y'all.
It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Chiefs are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. I think going for it there on the opening drive, CD, if you're that close to the end zone, seems like a no-brainer, and they're able to cap things off with a touchdown.
I think that he was imagining the message he would send to his team if he called for the field goal unit at that point. Great drive, got it all the way down there. You're telling your offense, I believe in you, and you're also telling your defense, hey, if they don't score, we've got it covered.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
What's that, white sauce?
So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
And there are a lot of quarterbacks who had terrific careers. Think about guys like Phillip Rivers, Randall Cunningham, Dan Fouts, Warren Moon. But they never got to a Super Bowl. Yet here he is in his second NFL season, already getting his chance.
Good job, Jake, dude.
I mean, harken back to Dan Marino.
Way to get active, boy.
Made it in his second year, lost the game, and never made it back again.
And that'll be incomplete. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
That'd be crazy if my daughter tackled me. I would have
They'll look to throw. And the Chiefs
never mind.
get him.
I saw our grandson's too ass and get the ball.
With a big-time sack on 3rd down, it's a loss of 7.
And this is what you've got to do against a quarterback like him.
straight
You've got to keep
buns.
him in the pocket and not let him get to the perimeter, because once he gets outside, that's where he can really hurt you.
Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. So a change of possession
Good to
here.
see that
on
we're
the
still
punt.
ass on
And
offense.
it's Chiefs
Even in the
football.
Super Bowl, that
1st
is
and
the
10.
craziest kind of work I've ever seen in my life.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35.
56 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being
That's it, Carter.
tackled. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
Okay, Jaden.
Maybe the wrong decision as he stopped in the backfield.
Okay,
This drive
Jaden.
starts with 2 steps forward and now 1 back. A pair of 1st downs, and here a loss of yardage.
And not a lot of success to be found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you've got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem. That doesn't work too well.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on second down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them much better opportunity to convert on third down.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he will find his man on the outside.
They is beating our ass right
His
now.
second
I'm
catch of the
noticing.
Super Bowl, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, no.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Ball on the 27. Here's second and 5.
Brings up second and 5 at the 27-yard line.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. This will be the 8th play of the drive here. 3rd and 4.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings
Back to throw again. He'll try and do this himself. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Appreciate everyone joining us. Super Bowl 60 here tonight. Time to begin the second quarter. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis up in the booth as we get set to resume play. And it gets us inside the 10 to the 9. It's also a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 9-yard line.
Second down and inches. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Falcons are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
So for the second time in this one, we get set to see the Falcons offense. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing in their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says,
no, it's
garbage.
And it's picked up, and he has brought this one back.
This is good.
Chiefs touchdown.
I've been ready to get punched. I've been ready to get punched in the face.
And what we just saw, very, very rare. We only had 5 of those in the first 50 Super Bowls.
Good job, Messi.
The biggest stage, the biggest game, and we just saw it happen again. Extraordinary.
The defense has been good, and they were good again there.
Let's pick it up, Juju. Mother and son duo.
Tucker now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0.
My goodness.
The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kicks away following that fumble return.
Come on, big PG.
Getting set to
play
go
against
again
our loved ones. Come on, JD.
Field again. Looking for a bounce back. Had the fumble a moment ago that went for a
I have to
touchdown
shut
the
Quinn
other
down for me.
direction. See if he can get back in rhythm.
If I got to run over my daughter, I got to run over my daughter. So
with really good players.
I got to teach her Spartan
game
style.
in high school where he fumbled 3 times in the first quarter. Finished with over 300 yards on the night. Later ended up in the NFL. If you've got a talented back, give it back to him.
That's a new animation.
So the completion good for 6 yards. And that will bring up second down.
Don't let mini me scare you.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chester. And they'll get 2, maybe 3 up near the 37. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
They'll go with a keeper. And he's going to have the Falcons first down, at least at first glance, as they'll spot the football just beyond the marker. They find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
This is insane.
This Super Bowl, of course, just a huge one for this head coach. The first time he's walked the sidelines in a game of this magnitude.
Stay losing these Super Bowls.
I might normally
Matter, what
ask
are
the
you trying
cliche,
to tell
what's
me,
going
man?
through his mind right
What are
now.
you saying
But
to
maybe
a
the
little
better
prophet
question see
servant?
Bobby Wagner multiple times in all-pro.
Is it not my destiny to win?
Well, you're already up a couple of scores here in the first half defensively, and Charles, they just seem to be playing really free on that side of the football.
I love the observation because with that type of a lead, they feel like they can take a few more chances and be even more aggressive. And it's been paying off for them so far this game.
Good job, Draco. Good job, White Sox.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down, Atlanta.
Good action.
They'll drop to throw.
There it is, Draco.
This is taken in by Darnell Mooney. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line.
I know you know how to play baseball. Football.
First down,
So looking at it baseball.
he's going to lead this for his running back. It's complete. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. Well, it looked like the defense, they were ready for that one.
Really left him almost no room to work after catching the ball. He could throw every move in the book at him. They were there, and they tackled him for a loss.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And it's complete.
Thank you, White Sox.
He'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 15-yard line.
7 on the play. First down, Falcons.
Back to throw here.
Screen.
It's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Falcons are on the board here in this Super Bowl. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, whoever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that'll make our score 14-7. This game back within a touchdown now as the kickoff's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here.
Brings up second and 11 at the 26-yard line.
Second and 11.
Hit. Excuse me.
That's going to be intercepted.
Good tip drill.
And the return
Good job,
starts
Ray.
at the 39-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. And then you give up the touchdown on the last drive, now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it?
No.
You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much, because as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10.
You know I was going to get me some, baby.
And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19.
Can't neutralize me for long. The best you can do is contain. That's all you could do.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Chester. And he stopped immediately there. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner. Now a 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Now a shotgun snap as they look to throw. Even with that broken tackle, he'll be brought down short of the 15.
We got 2 blitzers on hand. Ooh, damn, I didn't get X Factor. That's crazy work. We got 2 blitzers on hand. What are we going to do?
Looking to throw. He's going to get that to his
Yeah, but I didn't get X Factor, though. That's crazy work, Manny. It's okay, though. It's okay, Manny. I don't need your X Factor. Fuck your X Factor.
His second touchdown of this Super Bowl.
I get it how I get it.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Aubrey now for the PAT.
And with that, ladies and gentlemen, we have a game.
We're all knotted up at 14. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the Falcons score to cap it off. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now the Chiefs offensive unit ready to do battle again. They start from scratch here, so to speak. 14 all following the interception last time that led to a score. Now they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6.
Well, they did throw interceptions on their last 2 drives. I'm no surprised at all they decided to start it with a running play. I'm actually a little bit surprised, though, that they got as much out as they did.
Yeah, decent little gain. Puts them in a pretty good spot for 7
Jesus
down.
Christ, Santiago's.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively.
Never seen that animation before.
3rd down.
Oh, the rook is gone. Goodbye, rookie.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there.
Yeah, my boys like to hit a little hard, guys. I apologize in advance.
Here's Matt Ariza now.
We hit like Mack trucks.
Shedding through the defense. So a
good
there,
White Sox.
but a nice return of 11 yards. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. They'll try and start this drive.
Come on, Draco.
And he slings one that's incomplete. We have reached the 2-minute warning. In fact, just under 2 minutes to play in the opening half of this year's Super Bowl. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
Good job, man, guys. Take me home, baby.
Inside the 10. Touchdown, Falcons. Darnell Mooney, 74 yards. And the Falcons have taken the lead.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
Ooh, Ted's got burned.
Beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
Aubrey now for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. That drive started on their own 25. 2 plays, 75 yards later, into the end zone. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
What you want to do, Andy?
Fighting his way through contact. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. They're behind in the first half here, CD, but it's not to any fault of their running back. He's had a strong start to this one.
And you're right about that, partner, because watching him play, you would think that his team is in the lead. He has been a lot of fun in this contest. Now let's see if they can actually make something happen, put more points on the board behind his efforts.
Yeah, I'm curious to see, Charles, if they can play complementary football and get that passing game going as well. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
1st and 10 at the 40.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Good job,
Here now, 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll set up the throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And Kelsey's going to have a Chiefs first down as he's going to get this down.
Wearing my defense out.
Line.
That was a route run not just with dexterity, but with intelligence. Found the hole in the zone, made sure the quarterback saw him, and was able to make the short catch and flip the down marker back to 1.
Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2nd down and 6 now. Now they'll throw here. Out of the goal.
Good job, Carter.
After taking it a little further down inside the 40. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he will have the Chiefs first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. He'll drop to throw.
All right, cool. Never mind.
Be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
In every game, we talk about what are going to be the keys as we go into it. Maybe that's a key for their defense today. Pressure the quarterback and make sure you play a good zone defense behind them, and they get their first sack of the contest.
Okay,
coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now back to throw. Now that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
Just ready to shut it up and disrupt it.
Make it up ground to make 3rd down manageable.
Now do it again.
Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. And he's given his guys a shot for late points as they will take over in range for a field goal or maybe more.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at the 30.
What you gonna do?
Come out throwing here to start the drive. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Personal foul, roughing the kicker, defense.
So 2 quarters in the books here in Santa Clara. The Super Bowl 60 halftime straight ahead with Scott Hansen. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated, ready to go for the 2nd half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to get going to begin this 3rd quarter. And I would imagine this is where you have to take stock of the situation, CD, and say, gosh, we're halfway to the Lombardi Trophy. Let's not slow down now.
And I like the way you went there. Let's not slow down now because the first half certainly went their way. And I would expect them to continue that type of a game plan, but you're right. You do think back to Super Bowl 54. 49ers had a double-digit lead in the 4th quarter, couldn't hold on, so plenty can still happen.
They'll keep it on the ground. Chester. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and 3.
And it brings up 3rd down.
They're going to look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Falcon first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the 3rd quarter, They almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode.
Good shit, baby
Really
girl.
try and put the hammer
Way to lock
down
it down. I
and
saw
finish
that.
this one off.
Second and 11 at the Chiefs' 48-yard line.
He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 31-yard line. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Chester. And not a lot of daylight. Not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
At the 31-yard line.
2nd and 9 now. There's a nice move. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain.
Number 3. It's a gain of 9.
It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Derek Noddy on the tackle. A gain of 1 yard. First down, Atlanta.
Now this time he'll look to throw. And he'll dump it underneath. And he loses the football the 2nd time.
Good shit, Mini-Me. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even mad at it. My baby girl done took a fumble off of me. That's legacy right there. I can't be mad at a play like that. Look at that, fool. I'm mad JQ hit me like that, but we're not going to talk about that later.
You're out there for that long, you start to get tired, but they were able to get the turnover.
Did you just credit the defense?
I like to credit the defense and the offense.
I like you.
And the analysts.
That's perfect.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. They'll take over deep in their own end after the fumble recovery as they start 1st and 10. And just not much to be had there. 1 yard out to the 10. This is 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
They'll look to throw here. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And a fair catch taken back near about the 35, 36-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And it will be Falcon football. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First man through is the fullback Juszczyk. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first.
And a Falcon first down.
Well, that was definitely a surprise there, handed to the big guy on 1st down. Heck, the first play of the drive. And when you see him get to the 2nd level, as a former safety, I can just tell you, your eyes get really wide because you know you've got a lot to deal with at that point.
Yeah, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. They'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
A 3-yard pickup.
Here's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it, and that will extend their lead even further. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now, seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they're all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Looking to put a drive together. They go play action here on first down. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Stiff-armed it. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. That's a gain of 13 as they try to whittle away at this 13-point deficit.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 9.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he will have the Chiefs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs first down.
Well, they pick it up on 3rd and 1 on the quarterback sneak, and that's not easily done because there are extra bodies in there on the defensive side, and they're moving forward at the snap.
Yeah, I was certainly expecting a handoff, weren't you?
Yeah, I totally was. I thought they'd go with the back, maybe try and get a lead blocker in front. But as you talk about in different games, those guys with confidence in their offensive line, they just want to move forward and get it.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Here we go.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And he will have the Chiefs first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
A gain of 9 yards. And a Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
And in a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every third down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get the third down. They've got to maximize time and conserve his money.
And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. Well, time to let those folks know who are tuning in looking for the late local news. We may be a moment because we've got a game again.
And partner, except for those on the West Coast, where it'll be seen in its regular time, right? That's the way it works, doesn't it? But how about that? Big-time drive right there. If they're going to have any chance, they needed a touchdown there, and they went right down the field and worked their way into the end zone.
21.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Atlanta prepped and ready for its next possession. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A 1-score game. 4th quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second.
Over the middle, it's complete. The offense on third down tonight, they've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. Here it's 3rd and 2. On play action, they'll throw. A bullet throw, but incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Nice punt, but good work on the return to get back 11 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Now this Chiefs offense gets set to go again. And we're at the time of the Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the 4th quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
City Chiefs. First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attempt. And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Here we go on 2nd and 12. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
A gain of 2 makes it 3rd and 11.
They'll look to throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's the Chiefs punter now as he's on to kick it away. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return possible here as they angle this one out of bounds. Atlanta regains possession of the football. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. So the completion good for 7 there, and it'll be 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First down, Falcons.
Now a handoff up the middle. Chester. Now he tries to keep the legs churning, but he's going to be stopped behind the line.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one back in the line of scrimmage.
Now 3rd down and 7.
A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's
He'll look to throw. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
first down, Atlanta.
And that pickup of a 1st down, that's going to leave a mark because they really needed to stop them there, didn't they?
Oh, so frustrating. Defensively, you're a play away from getting that football back here down late. Tough.
Now they've got to find a way to create a turnover or a takeaway. Otherwise, this one will probably get away from them.
It's a gain of 20. And the Falcon 1st down.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 16 yards to the 16 and a 1st down.
1st down, Falcons.
Up the middle they go. Chester. And the Falcons are going to have it 1st and goal as they'll take this down to about the 3. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the 4th quarter. They'll set up to throw. And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown.
Ooh, good shit, Bart.
A
little
2-yard
glitched out, but
touchdown
okay.
grab. And the Falcons are starting to pull away in the 4th
super
quarter
glitched
of the
out, Bart.
Super Bowl.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away, I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
So they go with a pass there on the two-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their two-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have two-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Warner in on the tackle. A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30.
At the 29-yard line.
Back to throw here.
He'll try and do this himself.
Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. You got the big lead defensively, willing to give them that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 36-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 26. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Back to throw again. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll look to throw again.
That's caught right side by Worthy.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1.
On the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
And he spikes it here with 35 seconds left.
2nd down, goal to go.
He'll drop to throw. And this is caught down for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively there, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
And this is going to be coming up by the Falcons. And that should just about seal it. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. The Falcons in victory formation as they take a knee. And it's over. The Lombardi Trophy belongs to the Falcons. Yes, the Atlanta Falcons are the Super Bowl champions. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs. You see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them. A fantastic season.
Commissioner Goodell going to make the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Atlanta Falcons. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.
Hmm. Don't mind me. I'm just walking. Because ain't nowhere.